And do you remember this blast from the past? Joining us today is the former lead singer of the new romantic band that brought us that classic 80s hit. It's Visage's Steve Strange. And if you've got a question for Chris, Michelle or Steve, or you just want to air your thoughts on our chats, go to our website, email, look at them getting all friendly, isn't that nice? Email us, loose.women@itv.com. Post. Now it's time to meet our first guest, who viewers of a certain age will remember fondly as frontman of 80s new romantic band Visage. Incredibly, it's just over 30 years since the band released their most famous dance floor hit, the era-defining Fade to Grey, which reached #1 in 9 countries and spectacularly won Music Video of the Year. Please welcome Steve Strange.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, lovely.
Hi.
Oh,
All right.
How are you?
I'm very well, very well.
See
Nice to be
you.
here.
Can you believe 30 years?
I know. We had an anniversary, which was our 30th anniversary for the Blitz. It was just amazing, the amount of interest in that club and how tiny that club was.
Can I just explain that to everyone? The Blitz Club apparently was this. Everybody in London went to this place, including you, probably, Janet, because you were an it girl.
My boyfriend was his barman.
Oh, here we go. It all come out. I know my partner used to go all the time, and it was supposed to be like the place to be, and you owned it, didn't you?
I was like, well, I was the person who created that, the door whole, and I was the biggest, like...
You stopped everyone coming in.
Exactly.
You were horrible.
Yeah, it was real horrible.
Let's be honest. So what was your door policy? Because I never understood it.
It was basically, I wanted everyone to be, like, original and creative about the way they express themselves, but if somebody turned up in a wetsuit and flippers and painted their face black and white, to me, that's ridiculous. I mean, come on, you're not going to get past me in that sort of outfit. They had to look like...
glamorous.
Yeah, really, like...
Did you ever stop any famous people getting in?
Yeah, Mick Jagger.
Did you? Why?
Mick Jagger, just Mick Jagger.
Because we had really strong rules from the fire brigade, and they said, look, you've gone overboard 3 times now. You're only allowed 350 people. And the night that he turned up with Sabrina Gillis, luckily Sabrina Gillis wasn't drunk, and she was like, don't you know who I am? And I was like, yeah, of course, but I can't let you in. The fire people are opposite. And literally, bang opposite was all the paparazzi, and the next day it's on the front of the Mirror, the Sun. Steve Strange turns away Mick Jagger. But what it did was it actually made the club absolutely massive. Queues were like round the block. It was just crazy.
And, like Scylla was the door girl in the Cavern Club. Who was your door girl boy? Was it...
a lady called Princess Julia, who's in...
was it Boy George as well? Did he work on the
He was the cloakroom boy,
Sorry,
And then we moved to the Camden Palace, and obviously Visage took off massively, and actually Visage are actually regroups, and we're in the middle of recording at the moment, and I was watching you on telly the other day, and do you know what? I actually shed a little tear for you, because I really felt for you, because sometimes when you're in that position, and where I live in Wales, and you think, everyone thinks that you're really happy and everything is going great, and it's not, and you really want to call out to somebody and there's no one there.
Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
So I'm always at the end of the phone.
Thank you very much. Well, you're too busy to be on the end of the phone. You're working at the
with
moment.
Visage.
Mature was in Visage, was that right?
Yeah, and he's also just run... I was working with him on one of the new songs on the album, and then sadly Rusty's wife passed away, but that was brought on basically. No drugs, no drink, nothing like that. And that's just sad. Anyway, put a stop. But it actually got me involved with my new project, the Detroit Stars. And the first single that the Detroit Stars are bringing out is a track called Aiming for Gold. And it's with a guy called Patrick Rowan, Little Andy, Rachel Electra, and the beautiful Lauren Duval, who is my guardian angel and somebody that I pick up the phone to when I'm in a bit of, like, a down mood. And she's, like, just around the corner in Wales.
And the lyrics of this song, you said that are quite inspiring because of course, the Olympics of this year and what have you.
I just think that, like Tiny Templar and Diane Broomfield's song, I don't think it sort of inspires the athletes enough. This song
This is an alternative.
It is. It's like, it spurns the athlete. It's like musicians feel like throwing the towel in some days and think, oh, shit, I'm not going to do that song. Or, you know, I can't, my throat's hurting. But you don't, you still want to do, you know, and what Aiming for Gold is about bringing in as many medals, bronze, silver or gold, for our country, and that's what it's all about.
Steve, are you still based in Wales or are you based in London?
I'm not far from that blooming great TV show that
We did a TV show where we were supposed to learn Welsh.
This one was allowed to go off rambling every day.
No, Steve, if you recall, Steve, you've obviously got selective memory failure. I left you to come up to London to have lunch with the Queen.
Yes, that's
true.
true.
And you weren't invited.
Yes.
So, actually, I went back.
So, sorry, I know you can argue for days, you two. But are you going to tour again, or...?
Yeah, we are. I'm flying on Friday. I'm playing...
Is that as Visage or your new band?
No, this is Detroit Stars.
OK.
Obviously, we're throwing, like, The Anvil, Night Train, Fade to Grey. And we're doing, like, a select couple of gigs with the Detroit Stars. The first one in Edinburgh in a place called the Citrus Club, which I'm really excited about because even with Visage weren't really a touring band. No. But in the summer, Visage are going to be playing some of the big festivals.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, because, like, regrouping and I mean, I think the Detroit Stars album is absolutely phenomenal. And I've done a cover of David Bowie, because I was in Ashes to Ashes. And everyone said, do Ashes to Ashes. And I thought, well, no, that's a bit too cheesy. So I did Loving the Alien. And I had to have, like, an opera singer in because there's so many key changes. So I managed to achieve it and sent it to Bowie, and he gave it the thumbs up, which was, that was great. And then, basically, I couldn't be happier working with a whole team of people, but I must say that the Visage album is so phenomenal, the way that we're 9 tracks in now, and it's going to be coming out.
And you're still speaking to each other.
Everyone's speaking. Me and Rusty are still on that love-hate relationship. You think we're a bloody married couple.
You seem to be in a very happy place. Are you well and healthy now?
Yeah.
Do you feel
and
good?
It's not like... me coming on here to say I'm clean. I am. I don't drink anymore. The hardest thing was giving up the cigarettes. And, I mean, that is harder than any drug, any drink, anything. Even any high of, like, being on stage. It's even harder than, like, going out and performing in front of 85,000 people. There's always that craving for a fag, but I
find
haven't smoked
biscuits
now.
work really well.
I think nicotine chewing gum does the best thing.
Steve, it is lovely to see you, and best of luck with all your future projects.
And for you, my darling. And remember, I'm at the end of the phone.
Oh, thank you. It's Steve Strange, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
OK, it's competition time again, and you could bypass money worries this... Oh, don't they make a lovely couple? OK, that's it for today. Join us tomorrow when the Queen of Cakes, Mary Berry, will be here. See you at 12:30. Bye-bye.
Which of our quiz geniuses will be giving today's contestants a run for their money? The chase is on at 5. After the news, though, we head off to Bedfordshire in search of the real deal.
This is me.
ISME.com, sponsors of Loose Women.
For more exciting celebrity interviews, head to itv.com/loosewomen. Sponsored by ISME.